So these are all of my mascaras and brow products. I kind of put these together because I have a good amount of both, but I didn't think they needed to be in their own separate videos. So I'm going to go ahead and organize these, and then we will start going through them one by one. So let's start with the mascaras first. So some of these are like already ready to just go because they're getting older. This is the Revlon Ultimate All-in-One Mascara. It has a really tiny brush. I actually really liked this. It's not too old yet, so I might hold on to this, but I guess the reality is I haven't been so impressed that I've wanted to keep using it. So maybe I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. This I know I'm gonna get rid of. It's the CoverGirl Fibers. I just didn't like it as much as I like the regular one, which now I'm seeing is not over here. But I have the regular one of this and I love it. It's just the CoverGirl Supersizer. It's incredible. It's got the same brush, I think, yeah, but it doesn't have apparently fibers in it, and I feel like that one works way better. So I'm gonna get rid of this one even though I've only used it a couple times. This is the Lancome Definicils, right? Definicils. And it was nice, but again, I didn't feel like it was like groundbreaking, life-changing, especially for the price. So that was really disappointing. I don't think it's bad by any means, but I don't think it's necessarily worth almost $20 for a mascara, because we all know they go bad at just the same rate, whether it's high-end or drugstore. So I think I'm gonna get rid of that one as well. This is the Benefit They're Real mascara. I actually really like this, but I've had it for a little bit too long. So it's just time for this one to move on. This one I haven't even opened, but to be honest with you, they're both from Boots No. 7. This is the Stay Perfect mascara. This is the Maximum Volume. I hated the Stay Perfect mascara so much, so I'm definitely getting rid of it. It makes me second guess whether I should even open this one. It's literally still sealed because I don't want to waste yet another mascara because I don't like it. So I'd rather almost have like a sister or someone have this while it's brand new and get to try it out, versus me opening it, hating it, and throwing it away. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to pass this on now while it's still new. This is the YSL, what is it? It's like their Vinyl Couture mascara, and it's in like the blue shade. I haven't tried it yet. I think I am going to keep it to at least try it just because it's totally different and totally not typically up my alley. So I'm going to keep it just to at least try it. Let me kind of move these in so you can see them. There we go. This is the Estee Edit Up and Out Double Mascara. I haven't even opened this yet. I don't want to open it yet just because I want it to be fresh, but I am going to keep it to actually use it. This is the Blink Jet Black Volume Mascara. Again, it's brand new. I don't really have a desire to try it, and I've got plenty of mascaras. I'm going to pass it on. This is one of my favorites, the Lancome Hypnose Mascara, but it's just a little bit old, so I'm going to pass it on. This is the Benefit They're Real Tinted Primer. This I actually like. I think it's pretty good, so I'm going to keep that. Now, all the rest of these are brand new, so I'm only going to keep the things I know I have a desire to try. The rest I'm going to pass on so I don't open them. This is the Pure Cosmetics Fully Charged Mascara. It's talking about magnetic technology. Honestly, I'm kind of interested to try it, so I think I'm going to keep this. So these are my like brand new unopened ones right here. This is the IT Cosmetics Tightline Mascara. I love this stuff. It is amazing. I have two of them, but there's a full size and a small. I don't think I'll keep both just because I figure I'll spread the love, but it's an amazing, really tiny brush one. It's amazing for bottom lashes, but it's also really good for just kind of literally tightlining your area where you typically put liners. So I'm going to keep the full size, pass on the smaller size. This is the Soap & Glory. I want to see what the actual one looks like. Soap & Glory Mascara. It's their Thick and Fast High Definition Collagen Coat Mascara. I kind of want to keep this too just to try it. It says it's got collagen. Again, it's something I don't think I've tried in a mascara. It's their 7-sided Fan Flare 180 brush. So I'm just kind of interested. So another one I want to try. This is the Better Than Sex Waterproof, and I am going to try this. I like the Better Than Sex regular mascara pretty well. It's not my favorite, but it's still pretty good, so I'm interested in that one. This is the IT Superhero Mascara. I'm just going to pass it on. I just don't really have a dying need to try it. Same with this. is it Sephora brand mascara. I'm just not interested. This I just recently bought, so I am gonna try this. It's a L'Oreal Primer Mascara. I've heard kind of mixed things, so I'm excited to try that on my own. So the only thing I'm not showing here right now is the one I'm currently using. That's the Supersizer. It's just on my vanity, I'm sure. But yeah, so these are the only things I'm keeping. This is what I'm getting rid of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are open ones that are just ready to go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are brand new. I'm gonna pass on. Not bad. I think that's pretty good. And these I want to go slowly with them and really try one at a time, because obviously I hate that I'm getting rid of 5 all at the same time. That just makes me sick to my stomach. So ugh. And then this is an open primer, and then this is kind of a weird one I'm going to be trying. So I think that's pretty good. Let's move on to the brows. Okay, so here we go. These 2 tools I use every day, my tweezers and then these scissors. I mean, those are literally going nowhere, so I'm definitely keeping those. Here are all my brow gels. I love the Anastasia one. I just bought a new one, and now I need to figure out this is the new one. It's just a clear brow gel. It holds everything perfectly. I think I'm literally going to get rid of all of these. This is the number 7 one. It was really good, but it's just old. This is my old Anastasia one. This is by Tanya Crooks. It's the Brow Gal. It's really bad. It made my eyebrows literally like have flakes all around them where it had dried. And it says it's water resistant, and I'm sure that's true, but it also leaves crap all around on the skin around your eyebrows. It's so gross. One of the worst products I've ever tried. This is by Cella, and I haven't even opened it, and I've tried this before and I liked it, but I didn't love it as much as this, so I still think it's a good product, but again, while it's unopened, I'm going to pass it on. So I'm literally only going to keep 1 brow gel. I think that's pretty awesome. Get rid of the other 4. Here are all my brow pencils. Now, right off the bat, I know I'm keeping these 2. These are the 2 I use all the time. This one's by Anastasia. It's their brow definer in medium brown, but it has a spoolie on one end, and it's got a triangular tip on the other, and I love that. This is what made me love triangular tipped brushes. It's the Hourglass Arch brow pencil in ash, and again, it's got the exact same shape, and I love this, and it has a spoolie. So these are kind of my 2 like true blue brow things. Honestly, I feel like I should just get rid of all the rest because I know I love these so much. The only thing that stops me is these are 2 drugstore options that I think are really amazing. This is an e.l.f. one that I've had, and I like having drugstore options to share with you guys because they really are incredible. And I could use this interchangeably with any of these and it'd be still just as amazing. But I just have spent the money on these, and I just love the shape of the pencil. I know that sounds dumb, but it really makes a difference when you're applying it. This one's amazing as well. It's by Maybelline. It's their Brow Satin, and they also call it their Define and Fill, and it's got the pencil on one side, but then it has what I love on this side, this kind of powder that you can apply, and it's on a sponge, and I think that's just so amazing. So maybe I'll keep this one since it's so different, pass on the e.l.f. one. These, okay, this is I hate it, and I know some people really like it. It's the Maybelline Brow Drama Crayon, but it's just the wrong shade for me, but it's also just humongous. And as the point becomes more and more dull, I don't know how people would continue to use this. It'd be too big for most people's eyebrows, at least for mine. So for me, I don't get this product, so it is definitely going. I have 2 IT Cosmetics Brow Powers. It's similar where it's got the pencil, but the idea is that it can go light to dark. Okay, it's actually pretty dry now that I'm seeing that. But I just didn't love this. So this one's brand new. This one's barely used. I'm going to pass those on as well. The only thing I'm left with are these Anastasia Brow Whizzes. And I think I don't need both. They're both the exact same shade. I think I'll get rid of one and keep the other. The reason I want to keep one is because if I ever ran out, this is still the perfect shade, and I still really like it. But the difference is I love the spoolie on the Brow Wiz because it's a lot thinner, and it's just amazing. Let me see which one has more. I'm going to keep the one that has more. So I'll keep one, get rid of the other. All right, these. honestly, these are like highlighting type pencils. The Sonia Kashuk one, when I first used it, you don't necessarily, I mean, you can use it under your brow, but I've even used it to brighten up my inner corner. But as I tried to blend it a little bit more, it really didn't do a great job. So I think for me, it's okay. It's not a bad product. I really don't think it is, but it's just not something I would rather on my inner corner just use a shadow because this is hard to blend. And I don't use this kind of a product very often under my eyebrows anyway, so I think I'm going to pass that on. These two, I've got the Milani and the Cella. This is the Ivory Lace highlighter. I've just had this a while. It's kind of getting old and gross. This is the Almond Cream one. This one's a little bit creamier, the Milani one is. They are a little bit different of a shade, but the Milani one's easier to blend. So I'm going to get rid of the Cella one for sure. And I think I'm just going to keep the Milani. It's in Almond Cream. Did I say that? I love that. And this is a great eye primer as well. You can literally just put it all over your lid and then blend it in. It's a really good eye primer. The last thing, these aren't really brow, but I don't know. They kind of ended up in this thing. These are my e.l.f. makeup remover pens. I think one of these is newer, yeah, and then one of them is older. Both working pretty well, but that one's pretty old. I'm going to get rid of that one and keep this one. I went from having all of that to just this. I think that's pretty good. I mean, I still think I've got 4 brow things. That's probably still too many, but I like that I now only have 1 brow gel, 1 little like highlighter thing, things like that. So, and again, as I use these up, I'm probably not going to buy every single one of them again. I'll probably just buy 1, but not bad. I'm very proud of this. I'm going to tack on my eyeliners here to this because I realize I don't have a lot, and I don't think I'm going to get rid of a lot because I've already decluttered this pretty recently. So I'll set them out. Let's go through them. Okay, so here they are. It's not a lot, and I take pride in that because I did declutter these recently, and I've not let myself buy too many more eyeliners recently. So let's start on this side. Let's wait on this. So these are my black pencil liners. I use one of these every single day. You can tell I switch between them all because they're all almost used up because I love all of these. Now this is the same thing. This is the IT Cosmetics No Tug gel liner. I don't think I need to keep both of them because these will still take me a while to go through. So I think I'm going to pass this on again while it's still new so someone else can use it. But this Urban Decay one I love. I'm definitely going to use up. The Milani Liquid Eye one is amazing. The Lancome one is incredible. This MUA one, let me try this one. I haven't used this in a while. It says it's their Intense Color Gel Eyeliner. I mean, they're all good. So I don't necessarily feel the need to get rid of any of these because I know I will totally use them up and go through them, and I love that I will. So I think when and if I used all of them up, I would either repurchase the Milani one because it's so good or this Urban Decay one because they do not budge. It's so incredible. The Lancome one is really good too. So I think I'm going to keep all of them but get rid of this one. Now we've got my colored ones here. I don't have many because I don't use them often, but I wanted to have a good spread. So I don't want to get rid of, I don't know that I'm going to get rid of any of these. This gold one is by ColourPop. Oh, man, I hate when these break. It is the most amazing like copper penny color, so I'm definitely keeping that. The only thing I'm thinking about is I don't know that I need both of these. This is like a gray and a brown, and they're both by Lancome. So this one's in Plume, and it's like a gray tone. And then this one's in Brulee, and it's more of a brown tone. I really don't need both, but I really like them. But I don't need them. Which will I wear more often? I don't know. But I know I'm going to keep, like this blue one by Lancome is Côte d'Azur. Côte d'Azur. And it's such a pretty blue color. This purple one is Ampoule. I'm sorry, you guys, I don't know. And it's another really bright one. So I'm definitely keeping those. And then this one is the Pure Minerals Double Ego one. And it's got a pencil side on one. And then it also has a liquid. I thought this was so, is that right? Yeah. It's got a liquid one on the other. I thought that was so neat. So this kind of covers anything I could need color-wise. And then, I don't think it really matters. I think I'm going to keep the gray because it's so different. and get rid of the brown, because I can find a brown pencil pretty much anywhere, but the gray I thought was kind of interesting. So I'm going to keep those, get rid of these. These are all my liquid liners. Now, if you don't know the way I do my liner typically, I usually start and tight line with like a pencil black liner. Then I will go over it in gel liner to thicken the line. And then to make the wing, I'll go over everything in a liquid liner. It's kind of like a triple layered dessert. So I genuinely use all of this stuff. The Stila Stay All Day I know I'm going to keep because I just bought it. It's my favorite. This Pixie one's pretty good, but honestly, I wasn't as impressed with it as I thought I would be. At first I was, but I feel like after the first few uses, I don't know, like it wouldn't cover the lines, it wouldn't cover like shimmery shadows the way I wanted it to, and I have a brand new one as well, so I feel like I'm going to get rid of it, again, while it's still new, and it was good, but not great. This is the Scone Tattooed Liner. You guys, this stuff does not come off. It's incredible. So I'm definitely keeping that. I feel like I should wipe it off now before it stays on forever. This is the Estee Edit The Blackest Liner, and it's a thick one. And I don't know, it's pretty black, but you can kind of see through it, so I think I'm going to pass it on. And then this one's by Galactic Beauty, and it's in Black Noir. And this, yes, this feels like what I like. So I'm going to keep these three and then get rid of those. This is my Makeup Beauty one that I love. It's almost gone. Again, it's just their gel eyeliner in black. It's really good. This one I bought to replace this when it runs out, and I've tried it quite a bit, and I just don't love it. I think it's one of those, it's such a different formula than this one that it just takes practice to adjust to the different formulas. But I'm going to keep it because it's still good, but I'm not going to repurchase it when it's run out. It's not my favorite. So, not great, but I feel like even though I just recently decluttered, I think I did a good job of still finding things I can get rid of and pass on. So, yeah.